Hello everybody, and welcome to 404's how-to series in Dayz. I'm Valaine, and today we are looking at how to survive at night. Right, yeah, basically we're just about where we left off. As you can see, we can't see very much. However, I've come prepared, and I found myself a shotgun with a light on it. Wait, look at that. Right, just going to run over a couple of things before we go too far. I'll make my way down to where we were before. Right, surviving at night in Dayz is very double-edged. You can't be seen by the zombies so much unless you run right up to them. They can see about as well as you can. However, they can still hear you, and they will come after you if they can hear you. So you want to be careful about how much noise you're making, but you can move faster past them during the night than you can at day. There are several different items you can use at night to sort of help you see. I'll demonstrate one now. This is a flare. Now flares are great because flares do that, they light up the entire area. The only problem is they can also be seen by anybody else from, well, I would imagine from the top of that mountain that flare is lit up like a beacon. You could, if I ran there, I could get shot. But flares are very useful. There are smaller versions of flares you can use called chem lights, which are effectively little glow sticks. Oh, there's a zombie over there, you see him? Now, there's also vehicles. Vehicles give you headlights, similar to your torch here. And a good thing to note is I can shine my flashlight straight at that zombie and he can't see me. He doesn't know I'm here. So as long as I don't make too much noise, they will probably come for me, but I can run. We can exercise what we did last time and sort of sprint and grab in the dark. Another thing you can do, when you set up like this, if you double tap your shift key, you can walk. So you don't have to be down on the floor. You get a good vantage to look around. You make very little noise. In fact, I can't be seen or heard at the moment. I am practically invisible to everything undead. Another pro to surviving at night. Players in general, I've noticed, tend to avoid nighttime servers because they're a hassle. Because you can't see where you're going so well, they're a hassle. And experienced players who may have night vision and stuff can come and hunt you. And it can be a bit of a hassle. However, most people tend to avoid playing at night, so you get that advantage. So I've got to be very careful I don't upset Mr. Zombie over there. He's got a nice shirt though. Look at that. That's funky yellow. I like it. So we're just gonna go in, grab a few things, show you that it's nothing to be afraid of if you do it well, and hopefully get out with our lives, or at least get somewhere safe where I can log out. We're still in Electro. We were outside Electro sprinting and grabbing in the last video. The next video is vehicles. We're going to find a vehicle and we're going to fix it, or if we're lucky enough to find one, we're going to explain how to fix it. Just making sure I'm still going in the right direction. There we go, I can speed up a little bit, I can be a little bit more brave. No, I've upset someone greatly. Just gonna hop this fence, V key by the way. I've just been nibbled a little bit, but that's alright. Right. We're now running through the dark looking for somewhere to hide. It's not really a hassle. As you can see, it's not pitch black on this server. I've got my settings to default, so I'm not cheating, but if you are a little bit afraid of the dark, you can actually turn the brightness and the gamma all the way up, and it gets a bit black and white and a bit grainy in places, but you can sort of get a gist of where you're going. Not many people do that these days, but I have a feeling the people who are out to kill you may. So we're still being chased, and we're just looking for somewhere to hide now. We're just looking for a big-ish building to dive into. Electra's over there, so we're going to run towards Electra. We'll just check if they're still following us. Yes, they are still following us. When I get a bit closer, I'll throw a few more flares just so you can see the advantage of running through a flared area. Can't speak today. Can't speak when I'm being chased. Concentration just goes straight out the window. As a personal preference, I do prefer playing in the day just because you can see where you're going. And if you find either a busy or a quiet server, depending on what you feel like playing and how many people you feel like playing with, just moving around at day is just easier. As you can see, I just piled into a fence and another fence. I'm slamming my face into fences. I think I may have lost my zombies though. Yeah, we appear to have lost the zombies. That's something you won't do during the day. Did that during the night because I broke sight line and I ran out of audible range. They can't hear me, so I've lost the zombies. Again, not very easy to do during the day, but at night it is doable. So while we're here, I'll just launch a few flares around. It's very risky, but I'm just going to show you how good flares can really be here. So also, if you're trying to find a friend, if you're playing with a friend or a group of friends, and you decide you want to try this night, you want to try playing at night, and you want to be a night-based clan or just group or whatever, flares are a good meeting spot. Seems to be the industrial district over there, so we're going to go check that because we want to find some car parts. Now we've got an adequate supply of ammunition and guns. If we just take a quick look at what I've got a shotgun with a flashlight, loads of shells, got a grenade there, got a smoke grenade, got a Makarov pistol, can't fault that, and we've got a bag full of food and drink, so we're not going to go hungry. But we're just going to check a few things just to show you how looting at night works. And of course, if you're not fortunate enough to have a shotgun with a flashlight strapped to the side of it, you do get given a flashlight to start off with. It's one of your 3 items you're given when you're completely unarmed to start off with, just in case you do start at night. And you just right click the flashlight in the toolbar. I'll just show you quickly. It's in the toolbar. It's the little yellow one that's first in slot. Click that, right click it, remove from tool belt, and it will go into your sidearm slot. And then you just equip it like you would a weapon and hit your L key and your flashlight comes on. If I just press L now, it's glitched because I haven't got the gun out properly, but it would turn my light off in a normal situation. The game is trolling me. So we're going to dive into this house. It's not one of the industrial buildings, but there are plenty of them around here, so we're just going to dive into this one quickly. There's a few over there as well. It's good to see. Of course, you've got to be aware for other players, but there is likely to be less around unless you pick up a particularly busy server. What have we got here then? Let's have a look. A bandage, heat pack, painkillers, and a steel bolt for a crossbow. So nothing useful in this particular room, or nothing useful to me. It may be useful to you if you're wielding a crossbow. What have we got here? M1911 mags. I've lost my M1 since the last video, so I can't take them really, but more road flares, which I'm going to put in my bag there. That's all my food and drink, and my spare smoke grenade. And some chem lights. I'll take some chem lights. And a can of pasta. I think I saw a block of wood down here. Yes. Right, a block of wood quite useful in itself. If I just open my bag up very quickly and... oh, not from there though, do it from this menu here. Open my bag very quickly and put some of my morphine in there. My shotgun shells. Right, wood piles take up 2 slots in your inventory. And to do anything with it, you need a box of matches. But I will show you when I'm in a fairly safe location. This is another good way when you're surviving at night, if you happen to see an animal, or even during the day. I'll just run this over very quickly because it does actually provide a little bit of help for a nighttime survival. You can still see my flare over in the distance there, which is just how bright flares can be. But right click on your box of matches that you find in supermarkets and houses like that one, and you make a little fireplace. You have created a fireplace. And then you look down on it, roll your mouse wheel, light fire, and if you've hunted an animal, you can then take it to that fireplace and cook the raw meat that you'll have gutted if you've got a hunting knife. And campfires provide a good amount of light, obviously combined with the flares, the chem lights, your torches, and that's basically how you survive at night. We're just going to have a little look around the last couple of buildings. Probably not down that way though, we're going to go this way. Can't squeeze through there, and I probably could open that, but I've got a history of knocking myself out with gates, and I'd rather not show that on YouTube. It has happened, and you never know, if we get enough likes and thumbs up, enough people want to see it, I'll show you exactly what happened on my, I think it was my second attempt of the first video, where I managed to knock myself out with a gate and bleed out. Of all the things in the apocalypse to kill somebody, I was killed by a gate. Oh, here's a little industrial building. Seems to be empty. Doors are open, never a good sign. If you're concerned that there's someone in the area, press your P key, and it shows you how many people are playing. At the moment, I'm kind of lucky. There's only one other person playing, and I don't think he's in this city. There's a warehouse here. See if I can open these doors. Can I open these doors? Yes, I can. Gonna have a quick look in here. Ah, there's some scrap metal. Keep an eye out for the next video. I'll explain what scrap metal does, along with anything else you're gonna find in buildings like this. What have we got here? More food, more chem lights. I can show you very quickly what a chem light does before I turn this off. Let's have a look. F cycles your active weapons that you can throw or use, and we get a chem light out, little blue one, and there you go. Just get my Makarov out quickly so I don't shine lights on it. But that's what a chem light does. It makes a little circle of light. Just put another one. There we go. Just give that a throw. You pick up the chem light, and you can do this. When you've got a pistol, you can aim with it, and it gives you a little light around yourself. So you're carrying the chem light. You've got your gun. You can now see in front of you, so you don't have to use your torch and run away. You can shoot like this. Very, very useful thing to have. Our chem lights. They might seem a bit useless at first, but they do pick up on their uses. Just gonna eat some of the food and drink. Right. Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you've got any questions about nighttime survival, leave me a comment, send us a message, and I'll do my best to get back to you. The next episode, like I said, we're looking at vehicles, vehicle maintenance, how to sort of drive one about, and yeah, it should be good. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Like I said, give us a comment, give us a thumbs up, it's all appreciated. and I will see you next time. Thank you very much again. See you later.